The self-isolation and being forced to stay at home is causing a different kind of exhaustion to what we've been used to. Obviously, our calendars used to be jam-packed full of things that we're doing, places that we're going, who we're catching up with, where we need to get the kids to, and all of that sort of thing. And now the calendars are relatively empty except for Zoom catch-ups or Teams or whatever that might look like. And also we're forced to stay at home, so we're not necessarily running around and going anywhere, and yet people are feeling incredibly exhausted. So it's an exhaustion of a different level because our bandwidth is being stretched beyond what it ever has been before. There is so much information coming at us. There is so much to be concerned about. As leaders, we're concerned about our team. We're concerned about the bottom line. We've got all of this information coming at us about JobKeeper. Do we qualify? Don't we? When will we? Is this the best thing to be doing for the business? How do we get this happening as soon as possible? As an employee, you're worried about your job. What's next? When can we get back to work? When can I get back and see my workmates and get into some sort of new normal? And as parents and partners, we're worried about our partners, we're worried about our kids, we might be having to homeschool them, we're worried about our older parents and what this means for them. So there is so much that is consuming our minds at the moment. And a lot of people are feeling really exhausted, and this exhaustion is real. Even when we've had a weekend, we come out the other end and think, wow, okay, I don't feel any more rested. Even though, as I said before, we're not running around as much. So I think the biggest tip that I can give you at this time is to make sure that you are looking after yourself. So we can be very prone to wanting to look after others and wanting to make sure everyone else is okay. But, in line with, the airplane security demonstrations, when that air mask drops from the roof, we need to put that on first. And we need to be looking after ourselves before we can help anyone else. So we need to know what fills our cup. We need to ensure that we're going out and we're getting exercise, that we're eating healthy, that we're just creating time for ourselves to think and just be, to create a little bit of quiet in this noise. And we also need to ensure that we're having the micro breaks during the day so that we're not just sitting in the one place and looking at a computer screen. And we need to make sure that we do allow ourselves the space for reflection in terms of, okay, so what has actually happened today? What can I do better tomorrow? How can I be better tomorrow? What do I need to do to fill my cup before I go and be filling up everyone else's? So understand that the exhaustion or the tiredness that you're feeling is absolutely real, and make sure that you are doing the things that you need to support yourself to enable you to feel as good as you possibly can at a time like this.